It happened right at the goal line of the south end zone. Colin Miller, making a routine tackle, fell flat on his back and he didn't get back up. He was then carted off the field in a stretcher. In a time where media availability is either happening through Zoom or not even at all, the Nebraska men's basketball team called for a press conference to make sure they're being heard. With 4 games on the road this weekend and leading the Big Ten, we were wondering how many games the Huskers are going to have to win to be able to keep first place. Do they go 3-1? Do they go 2-2? Going 4-0 helps immensely. You can play it nestled in the heart of Lincoln, or you can play it in the comfort of your own home on the PGA 2K video game. Here at Haymarket Park, where we couldn't have asked for a better day today, but that's not going to be the case tomorrow with the rain in the forecast. That's why they moved Game 3 of the Nebraska-Michigan doubleheader to today. Sam Hoiberg, son of head coach Fred Hoiberg, has committed to play for the Huskers next year. He'll join the Big Red as a walk-on after playing 2 years at Lincoln Pius X. I caught up with Sam tonight. Here's what he has to say about playing for his dad. I thought they were done in the first set, but I don't want to jinx John Cook's team. They're coming back and they're showing a lot of fight. So it's been a few months since we last talked. How are you doing? 20 years ago, Will Bolt was a member of Dave Van Horn's first recruiting class at Nebraska. Fast forward to tonight, and they find themselves on opposite benches as the former player is going against his former coach. Oh, and that head coach is riding the Arkansas ship that is college baseball's overall top seed. You guys have never beat Centennial in your high school career. How hungry were you for this? Now, they knew that they'd have their hands full with Rutgers, especially with the big guys, but the difference maker really came down to the paint, as Nebraska was outscored in the paint 52-24. There were lots of mixed emotions on campus regarding Tim Miles being fired. It ranges from people so glad he's gone to heartbroken to not even knowing he was fired. Tomorrow, the rematch. How do you like your chances, and what does your team have to do to get the win? Coach, you told me before the game that you were nervous.
Yes.
How do you feel now? I want to bring in Matt Medill behind me. You had a couple of picks in the second half. What does this say about the defense?
It says that we're the best defense in the state, and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. So that's all I got to say.
You
all right, cool. Hey, guys, how about that win, baby? Yeah!
Eagle Raceway started their season later than expected, but for one of those racers competing this season, it's been a bucket list item decades in the making.
And this racer is not like the rest. New at 6, 10-11's Nicole Griffith introduces us to Leah Penny.
Leah Penny cheers for drivers as they go roaring by. And shortly after, she's going to be joining them behind the wheel.
I just turned 76. And I've been racing 5 weeks.
You heard that right. At a fresh 76 years of age, Leah Penny has entered the races as a sports compact driver.
It was something I wanted to do since I was 16. And my mom wouldn't let me. So now I'm doing it. I can do it.
As Penny gears up, she's right alongside her family, who also makes up her pit crew.
At first, I was kind of shocked. I didn't know if she'd be, eligible for it. Everybody has a bucket list.
She's a mother of 6 from Hickman. She's been managing a convenience store for 17 years and has always enjoyed watching racing.
Gonna go a little higher.
The new racer is rocking a black Chevy Cavalier that her family surprised her with on Christmas. And she put her own touch on it.
The number 13 is my lucky number, and I put the P for my last name.
Penny has competed 5 times at Eagle Raceway this season. She didn't know how she'd be welcomed by other racers.
I've only had one car bump me, and he was at my pit right away, apologizing for hitting me. One racer, she's not in my class. She wanted me to sign her card.
The most fun is actually watching her out there, getting a smile on her face and having a good time.
I'm just here to have fun, and they all know that.
I've been on scene here at the square at 48th, which is near 48th and Holdridge, where behind me there are 2 ambulances and 6 fire trucks on scene. LFR is currently going through all the apartment rooms as people and pets wait on sidewalks and in their cars, hoping to go back into their rooms. Here's what I just learned from LFR. Exactly 2 months from the original graduation date, LPS seniors are able to meet in person, walk across the stage, and get their diploma. Pinnacle Bank Arena is hosting all 6 high school graduations over the next 3 days. With safety being their top priority, hundreds of chairs are spread out and seats are blocked off to ensure distancing. Bubbles and Blocks has 3 buses that they use for 8 school pickups every day. But this bus had its catalytic converter stolen just days before school started, leaving the Child Development Center to pay thousands of dollars in damages. Admission says one of the biggest selling points for a college is its campus tour. And since students can't be on campus, Admissions is taking the tour to them.